All right, welcome all. We're back. We'll keep this short and sweet because I've already done quite a bit of the charting for today, especially for Forex. So we'll start with AUD USD. Yeah, this will be a quick one. Um, Asia low is still intact. We've got our first deviation there, which is just what we wanted to see. I feel like we still need price to move a little bit more before we can start looking for a potential third tap POI. Like you've got this extreme liquidity, but it is just way too close to it's just so close to our second tap anyway. So if it sweeps liquidity, it's most like more often than not going to deviate our second tap as well. So yeah, regardless, we'll keep our alerts on and have this alert on. This might be supply on a lower time frame. It is. I wouldn't necessarily use this as a third tap POI just because it's so much lower than our first tap, but I will still have an alert on it just see how price reacts from it. Mm. And looking at this on yeah, it's valid supply. Looking at it on the lower time frame. So yeah, that's my extreme liquidity. That's my supply, but I'm not too keen on taking a trade off this. We have swept, yeah, obviously we've swept our Asia high. But yeah, I will leave that as is. Alerts have been set. Euro USD. Straight off the bat here, this range is invalid, but this is valid. So nice little wick as well, pushing price, showing the price wants to at least go up for now. In terms of our session, we've nicely swept Asia low, and Asia high has also been swept. So yeah, they've both kind of been swept here, but we can have a look from a lower time frame if there's anything worth paying close attention to. Yeah, everything has kind of been mitigated. Like we have this demand, but it's not too significant. Yeah. Yeah, just overall not too significant. And then you had demand in here as well, which has been mitigated. Still need price to do a bit more before looking at that third tap POI. Still, yeah, very low time frame scale, but only been going for like not even 7 hours. So we'll let that do its thing for now, and we will check back on it later. This range is invalid. Sort of similar story here. Both Asia low and high taken. We have swept, or we've made our first deviation. You've got some average looking demand below, but yeah, there isn't really a clear POI for the time being. You know what, I'll put an alert here just in case, and I will do the same thing This demand is still here. What you gonna do? Okay, we obviously ran into this mini supply. Just gonna sack that off. What you gonna do when I run wild on you? However, this might favor us in terms of it's definitely a longer time frame range than the other one, which I do like. And it's also in a POI where you can expect rejections from as well. So, given that, you can look for shorts here. I will allow that. Return to zone is decent. But yeah, we'll still wait and see what our price does with that. Third tap POI, GBP USD, that is it. GBP NZD. Yeah, this is still my range, and we are looking to move towards this tap 2 of our potential accumulation model, so that remains as is. Euro NZD, same story here. We've got our tap 1, we've got our Wyckoff high, and we are slowly looking to move to this tap 2 of our first deviation. USD JPY. Nothing really here. We've kind of confirmed this distribution model. It swept our extreme liquidity, if you want to call it that. Was there demand there? I think there was. I also think it's been mitigated, yeah. Like, it's not the best demand, but I think we did respect it. Yeah, look at that, beautiful. Really nice. But now you know that if there is to be a second local distribution, at least in this pricing environment, you can expect a flush down because there's nothing left to hold price up. You've just got a lot of sell side liquidity here, and especially if we can get a nice return to zone coming up into this supply, followed by a local distribution model, then we can expect a quick flush down. And then like contextually speaking, you're in a high area of supply, so you can expect a flush down at least until this demand, I would say, or at least up to this low. That's my USD JPY plan. NZD CAD plan kind of remains the same. Yeah, plan kind of remains the same. It's annoying that we have front ran our potential first deviation, and we're kind of just in this awkward area. But yeah, I'll still wait and see what price does. All as I said, nothing more to be done here. USD CAD. We have front ran our this is front run central. We've front ran our potential extremes to form our third tap, and then we've also front ran our range low, so sweeping Asia as well. So this is, I'm no longer interested in this range. This is my new range, which I am now interested in. and I will set my alerts. GBP JPY. Front ran, and yeah, same thing. No longer interested in this. This alert can yeah, nothing really here. So I really powering through these pairs today. This looks okay. I would not be interested to trade anything here until we get a nice mitigation of this supply, and then a very slow pullback with a clean break of structure, which we can then long. Definitely look to take a TP here if this all goes well. You know, if we mitigate supply, mitigate this supply, then form a nice return to zone back down, and then we break structure. I'll definitely take a TP on here, or at least de-risk here, because more than often price will just rotate back down after tapping into this supply. So be aware, but be prepared as well. So yeah, just still giving this pair quite a bit of time. Not really interested in anything here. If we've got so much supply above us. And demand below as well. So I will just leave that as is. Slowly moving towards that first deviation. Locally, not too interested. And then this does look like it was mitigated on the lower time frame. Yep, and there's no overlapping supply either, so yeah. And this is just showcasing where the unmitigated part is. AUD CAD. We have entered our area of supply. Locally speaking, I'm not too interested. Like, maybe you could catch a potential PO3. So we will see what happens there. Don't count it out. Yeah, it's valid. But yeah, just be patient with this one. To go back, so I'm not going too fast for you all. With AUD CAD, I would essentially just start looking for a local model in here, which could have even been this. This could have been the PO3. Very local, so I can expect price to go higher. especially the fact we've just beat this range low. It's not a nice clean follow through. So yeah, just be a bit more patient here. Same thing, waiting for this first deviation. I was charting this last night, and no longer a range I'm interested in monitoring. And then commodities. This is our third tab POI for gold, which looks pretty good. Pretty happy with it. So got my alerts here. Just be patient. Silver. Same sort of similar. Sorry, not sort of similar. With silver, we're leaving behind really nice sell side liquidity, which we're hoping to get a nice pullback into a potential third tab correction down here for the accumulation model. So still being patient here, and then oil is being oil. It's kind of dumping at the moment, so we will see what will happen there. Move into some crypto. Now, what I don't like about Bitcoin is it has front ran our first deviation. We also got demand below, so like ideally I would have liked a deviation, but you know, based on the fact that it has technically created a distribution here, so it's kind of still not invalid. Like the distribution is still there, if you know what I mean. But yeah, we will be patient and we will see what happens here. If I can catch a local distribution here, I will. I'm not afraid to do so. There might be some form of demand in here, but it's pretty crappy demand. So yeah, just being patient there. ETH has mitigated this demand nicely, giving us a potentially good environment to short in terms of our POIs for ETH. I think this is it, guys. Yeah. We're obviously going to cross-check this on the lower time frame. And yeah, very clean. And then we have our extreme liquidity right here. This is a perfect tap 3 POI on ETH. Really nice, really nice. It's even kind of created a little distribution of itself here, which I really like. Yeah, really nice potential setup here on ETH. Clean, very clean. USDT. Yeah, also if you did not watch the previous video and you've made it this far, I am moving, so the upload schedule for the next few weeks will be pretty chaotic. So bear with me on that. accumulation here on USDT. I'm going to kind of skim through these. Fartcoin. Fartcoin is still looking really, really nice. Like really nice. It's front ran this supply, but it's slowly going back up. Render. Still kind of just, yeah, hovering around. Quant is technically in a confirmed distribution with a clean return to zone. I've just got this, extreme liquidity just in case price decides to come back up, but I'm not going to start chasing this. XLM. Not giving us much at the moment. I'm going to use this as a new range. Lower time frame. Trying to see if there's any overlapping structure. Technically speaking, if there's no, you can technically use this if there's no mitigations. Yeah, that's fine. The only thing I don't like about this range is that there is a lot of time spent in the lower half, but nevertheless, we have some really nice lows building up. Like really nice lows building up. So we will, monitor this. I'll move this up up above XLM at least. Cake not doing much. Or if anything, still doing some form of potential PO3 schematic. We will see what happens here. And then also in a PO3 schematic, we can have a local local distribution in here. So we don't actually have to create a higher time frame distribution schematic. It doesn't have to happen. It doesn't have to happen. We can actually do something like this. Tap 1. That's terribly wrong. Sorry. Tap 1, tap 2, tap 3, and then flush down. That can happen. We don't have to deviate this. It's not a given. So essentially, when you're in an environment like this, especially when it's aligning with Bitcoin, USDT dominance, and you are expecting prices to go lower, just look to catch a local distribution in here. And if it's clean, let it run. So I will be looking at this for now. Ave. Yeah, that's in a good spot to distribute if we can get price to come higher, at least for the time being. Yeah, that's another tap two. That did not deviate anything. So XRP at the moment, it's kind of just in a shitty ranging environment. I'm not expecting to trade anything at the moment here, nor do I want to trade anything at the moment here. It's just in a terrible trading environment, so that can stay as is. I think from memory, based on yesterday's oh, here you go, you got Tau coming up. Based on yesterday's market check, for the rest of this, there's not much to go through. Like in the Tau can get jumped a little bit higher. XMR not doing a whole lot. They're still in this pro distributive environment. Yeah, that's your range. Hype. Hype is coming back into this demand. And then this is unmitigated supply. Well, we can now move hype a little bit up this leaderboard. Sui, I think Sui was doing nothing yesterday. Yeah. Nope. Doge was doing nothing yesterday. It's just still compressing, and we front ran this supply. Boy, oh boy. Yeah, like even if I drag it a little bit here, so you can see it's still front ran, man. Highs here, which can get taken from a whiff. Maybe you could do a little local accumulation scalping here. Only and only if this was deviated. It was not deviated. It counts as equal loads, so on. What was going on here? This sucks. Let's clean this up a little bit. Same thing, we're kind of just ranging here. Ranging. Sol, same thing. This might be a... Nah. Asta looks terrible. I'll tell you what, if this does some sort of like bull pump just because I'm hyped, like, look at this chart. There is demand below, so Ando. Well, that naked low clearly got taken. Should I remove Ondo? It's doing, yeah, that's one that's bad to look at. Link. Man. You know what? Nice like triple lows there. Like, yeah, technically you have a deviation there, but alright, we'll come back to linked. What's GBP USD doing? Not interested in trading. These taps are too close to each other, way too close to each other. And then you have supply above as well, which has taken all these lows. Like, this is strong supply. As much as it is on the 1 minute and it's structural, it's taken all, not all these lows, sorry, it's taken all these highs. So all this is grabbed. Maybe if we get like a little push up, reject, come back into a higher time frame third tap, I will allow that. Yeah, Link is potentially forming something. No real third tap I'm interested in. Like, if anything, this. But I feel like it's being mitigated. This is just my my gut feeling. Let's find out. Yeah. Technically, both have been mitigated, so this could be a very narrow third tap. But there was just no like no extreme liquidity leading up to this. That's not extreme liquidity. No sell side liquidity leading up to this, and like, it's a valid third tap, but it's a very sketchy third tap, so I would not really be looking to trade. The only thing I will be interested in is if this becomes a Model 1. That's it. That's like the only thing making me want to trade this. If this ends up becoming a Model 1 later down the track and we get something like this, deviating our second tap, then I will look too short. But from a Model 2 perspective, no longer interested in this at all. So that is, yeah. That's my Link play. Virtually useless. Con, Bitcoin Cash, beautiful distribution if anyone ever caught that. Pepe was doing nothing. We've just got that level there. Trump, nothing. We're at nothing. That is it for today. We've kept it short, we've kept it sweet, we've kept it concise, we've kept it straight to the point. So yeah, thank you all. Please subscribe if you are new, and I will catch you all on the next one.